It's extremely difficult. You've only have to look at the figures of the number of actors working at any one time. It's tiny, which is why we think it's very important to diversify and use those skills in perhaps different ways than they've been traditional, by which I'm talking about plays in theatres.
Walked in, like,
Fate dead away under the nose of the sea and sea.
You can feel a little poorly, can't you? Anybody has the right to feel a little poorly. Good idea. Yes, all right, darling, just as soon as you can. All right. My God!
What is it?
Mrs. Rawlingson's paying us a visit.
Who the hell is she?
She's coming on her own. Her husband's got a head cold or something. Her daughter's visiting an aunt.
You might have warned me that a load of colonial strangers were coming trumpeting into the house.
Hello. Yes, speaking.
There is the luxury market, so people who entertain a lot, who might do this just because they can, on a Tuesday night because they want to entertain their friends. They have big houses and they love their houses and they love their friends and they have the money to do it. There's also special events, so for people who are getting married or people who are celebrating a big anniversary, so they've saved money and they want to do something really special and memorable for an event, big event, whatever that might be. And then the other market is the corporate market, because we love going into businesses and putting a smile on the staff's face, doing staff and client interaction. So that's a really, really fun market for us as well.
That was Mrs. Rawlingson.
This is not her.
Might you be thinking of another dog? Rudolph is a Great Dane. Yes, of course. How silly of me! I've got a hairdresser in the morning. Why don't we make an appointment at the same time?
I don't think actually there's ever a good time to go into this industry, and what's become more and more apparent is that an actor can no longer sit back and wait for the phone to ring, if they ever could, and more than ever we need to make our own work. So we began as a three producing our own work about 5 years ago, and Revels in Hand was a service that very organically was born out of that drive to create work.
I think it's a relatively new thing, yeah, a really exciting idea that some of our graduates have got off the ground. I think there are lots of different ways now in which theatre can come and find an audience, and people like a new experience, maybe from immersive theatre, things like Punch Drunk, and theatre that's taking place on tubes and outdoor theatre. So the next step, yeah, is to bring it right into your own home. So we have about 55, 60 graduating here from LAMDA in acting courses each year. We expect them all to be signed with agents, and we expect most of them within 6 to 10 weeks to maybe get their first role or to start to create their own work. And what we really do is encourage them to not just sit and wait for the phone to ring, but to think about the work they want to make and the stories they want to tell.
I do think Raj has bumbled up a house party so terribly. Yes, I know he's different, but the other one's awful. Angela had an agonising time with him. All the dogs had to be kept out of the house.
You can tell George to leave.
So lovely to see you again. I'm so sorry to hear about your husband. How dreadful for him. But you know what they're like with cows and pigs? Oh, hang on a minute. Of course you can tell us. Do the Indians mind ducks? How's your daughter? Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Where you are.
But no challenge has yet gone unanswered, and we've performed for 5 people after dinner, and we've performed for 100 people at a corporate event in an office.
So as yet, we haven't come unstuck.